Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Terry Ross coming to you live from Jim Maccabee Field, North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon. This is the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And today we are under sunny skies and warm weather. It's expected to get close to 90 before the day is over. I don't think we're anywhere close to that right now, but that's the expectation before the day is over as South Eugene comes to town to play the North Medford Black Tornado. The guest game on TableRockSports.net is brought to you in partnership with our community business partners, and so please let them know that you appreciate their support. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Search Table Rock Sports, click on the red subscribe button, and then we'll let you know when games actually go live. We're going to be back with the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill Coach's Corner, brought to you by Tap Rock on the Rogue River in Grants Pass. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Cellular Prepaid, our plans have no extra fees, like our lowest priced unlimited plan at just $40 a month. So don't get surprised by other providers and their extra fees. Plus, with our unlimited plans, you get your choice of a free Galaxy A14 5G or Moto G Power. With US Cellular Prepaid, what you see is what you get.
No extra fees and no surprises with US Cellular at Siskiyou, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill Coach's Corner. Let's take a look at the two teams here while we have just a brief moment. The South Eugene Axe come into this game 6-11 overall. They have lost 8 of the last 9 ball games that they have played. We talked to Coach Brian Vogel a little bit before the game, and he admits that it's a bit of a struggle, but all the Eugene schools are struggling if that's the case. So here's the starting lineup for North Medford. At second base, Johnny King. Batting second and out in center field will be Aiden Horsley. Batting third, the catcher, Jeremiah Robbins. And batting fourth will be the shortstop, Frankie Rutigliano. I take that back. Trey Newman, batting fifth, is out in center field. Horsley will be pitching today. I see him standing out there on the mound. Batting sixth is going to be Kellen Willer, the first baseman. Out in left field, Davis Carr. And at third base will be Colton Morgan. And batting ninth out in left field is Curtis Easton. So Kerry Curtis is the head coach, and they're ready to finish off pregame activities here at Jim McAbee Field at North Medford High School. We'll be back with the first pitch right after this on the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
So welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day and the Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill. Coach's Corner. North Medford comes into this game 9-1 in conference play. The interesting thing about this doubleheader today is that they have the possibility of starting to close out some teams from having no chance at winning the conference title. South Eugene being one of those, Willamette being another one. They also, some of them a little further up the ladder. Sheldon, depending on what Sheldon does today, it'll make a big difference as these two clubs, all these clubs now, are getting down to about postseason time. The regular season ends May 17th, so we have less than a month to go before we get to playoff time, and playoff time is right about a month away, as it'll start on May 22nd. The round of 32 will begin, and then they'll play every other day. So they'll play the 24th. That'll be the round of 16. The round of 8 is on the 26th. Semifinals are on the 30th, and then we play championship baseball June 3rd, I believe it is. So we're getting down there pretty close, and everybody needs to win and secure their positions. Right now, the North Medford Black Tornado are ranked number 4, according to the OSAA, which is the only ranking that matters. But they're also ranked number 5th by the coaches, which is kind of nice. At least it's a recognition that you're having a pretty good season. Leading off for South Eugene is going to be Leo Reeves. He's the DH today, and he's pitching or hitting for the pitcher. I'm trying to keep up with bases. I don't know if we'll do so well with balls, strikes, and outs, but we'll try to keep you informed, at least audio-wise, as we go along. Here's the first pitch from Horsley, and that's going to be ball 1, so we'll go 1-0. As you can see, Reeves is a left-hander. That'll be to the shorter field here at Jim McAbee Field, and that hits him. That brings up Gustavo Santiago. And he's going to bunt. He's going to take ball 1. There's a grounder foul. We'll go 1-1. And as you can pretty well imagine, a sparse crowd here for an early afternoon start on a Friday. There's a grounder to Rutigliano, who will fire to first, but not in time. First baseman Landon Lee at the plate. Two on, nobody out. There's a strike. Horsley. And now everybody goes. And everybody's safe. So quickly, the Axe have second and third and nobody out here at the top of the first. Horsley has a 1-1 count on Lee. There's ball two. 2-1. The 2-1 from Horsley outside. Oh, they're going to call it a strike. 2-2. Strikeout would be huge right here for Horsley and the North Medford Black Tornado. Ground ball, third base. Outside. 3-2. Well, theoretically, we have stretched things as far as they can go. There's strike three. So Lee is down on strikes. So that brings up the third baseman, Gavin Bush, with one away. That's still 2 on. Horsley delivers outside. Trying a swing and a miss there. We'll go 1-1. A loss, and it's early on. I realize we're only at the top of the first, but to continue some pregame thoughts, a loss here to South Eugene wouldn't be earth-rattling as far as North Medford is concerned. That one's outside, 2-1. But you just don't want to be losing any games right now because the pack behind you can close on you in a real hurry. And you don't want to put yourself in a position where you have to start winning some ball games. That misses. 2-0. I'll make it 3-1 according to the scoreboard. 3-1. Way outside. And that will load the bases. And that brings up a trip out to the mound by Coach Curtis. And that brings in this. Just in time for the spring sports season, Table Rock Sports welcomes Dutch Brothers to our sponsor lineup. Now, when you enjoy your favorite Dutch Brothers treat, you will also be helping connect high school sports fan teams through Table Rock Sports. And today's game is brought to you by Schlesinger and De Villeneuve, attorneys with practices throughout Southern Oregon. Also, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign. They promote respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Message delivered. Now we'll get at it here again. Bases loaded. Only one away. The center fielder, Van Ryzen, at the plate. He'll take. Well, we can't have 1 ball and 2 strikes already. We just got started. There we go. 1 ball. There's strike 1. 1-1. Van Ryzen, the 5th batter so far for the Axe here in the top of the first. And misses. 2-1. Making Horsley work here a little bit. Well, the scoreboard says 1-2. I'm pretty sure it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. We go to 2-2. Outside. Now it's 3-2. So once again, we've stretched things as far as we can theoretically go with it. Van Ryzen looking to do something. Horsley looking for an out. Doesn't get it. That's ball 4. The shortstop. Foul ball. Make sure I got the right one. Margarum. So Marjoram back up there. It's an 0-1 count. 1 in. Bases are still loaded. Horsley delivers. Strike called. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Robbins will pick it up. Fire back to third. There's 2 down. So they fired it back to 3. So there's only 1 run. I don't know how they got away with that, but North Medford will take it. 1 run as South Eugene leaves the bases loaded here in the bottom of the first. And on the John L. Scott scoreboard, South Eugene 1, North Medford coming to bat.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. As we now head to the bottom of the first, out of the 1-0 lead for South Eugene, they scored on a bases-loaded walk from Aiden Horsley. Out on the mound is Gabe Yusita for South Eugene, a left-hander. He'll fire it down there to second base. Now Johnny King to lead things off for the Black Tornado. Be looking to see if they can get to Yusita a little early. There's ball one way outside. Ball 2, 2-0 quickly. Ball 3. None of them have been close so far. There's strike one. King not really even making an offer at all on that pitch. Pops this one straight up. First baseman has it. And there's one away as Lee gets under that one pretty easily. Here's Aiden Horsley, the pitcher this afternoon in game one. This is a doubleheader. There's ball one. So right now you see it is using a lot of pitches. And that one's going to be popped out to center field, going back, and making the catch. Beautifully running away from us is Van Ryzen. My, Horsley hit it just about as far as you could hit it. But Van Ryzen caught up with it. That brings up Jeremiah Robbins, the catcher for North Medford. That's outside, ball one. Two away now for South Eugene here, bottom of one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. I think Robbins was badly fooled on that one, losing his balance trying to hit it. outside. 2-1. Outside. 3-1. So again, Uceda using a lot of pitches, but he's getting outs, which is all that matters in the long run. That's fouled away. 3-2. He's had about 5 or 6 pitches to every batter here in the first inning. But the Black Tornado have yet to turn it into anything. There's one sent right out to short, fire over to first, and there's 3 away. So it was a pretty easy inning there for Uceda in the long run. We head now to the top of 2, as we do on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It's a 1-0 lead for South Eugene. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, Eugene.
Dear Dad, today was hard. You know how much I love you, and you know how much I love sports. I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love to play, and I love my team. I want us both to enjoy the game, win or lose. But we can't if you always lose your temper. I hope you can cheer for me and the other players. It's about more than just the score. It's about us all enjoying the experience. I hope you can join me for my next game. I really want you to be there. Love, Katie.
As the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by TableRockSports.net and Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. They have 7 locations with which to serve you. So, I'll give him a first name here if we get it. Zachariah Moses did off here in inning number 2. South Eugene with a 1-0 lead. And he'll look at ball 1 from Horsley. As we said, it's a splendid day here in the Rogue Valley. Since we have done most of our baseball in cold weather, there's a slap out to center field. Neither one of them is going to get there. That is going to roll all the way to the warning track. And getting into second base with a stand-up double. To lead things off is Moses. That brings up right fielder. I'll turn around and get his number here. Dylan Stevens. He'll foul one back to the screen. So Simon Warren comes in to run at second base. And we go to 2 strikes because he fouled one back. Horsley taking a long look back there. There's a check swing. Yes. Had to wait for the call from the umpire out in the base. That makes it ball 2. Nope, hit him. Graham Mueller at the plate. He's the center fielder for Grant Mueller at the plate, center fielder for South Eugene. So now we have first and second. Nobody out. One more time. South Eugene threatening here in the second inning. There's a bunt, pull it back. There's ball one. There's a bunt again, but that's going to be a strike. 1-1. That was fouled back, trying to bunt it again. 1-2. So Mueller up there, he won't be bunting anymore. We'll get rid of that idea with 2 strikes. Unless they're confident he can lay it down. Horsley will step off the mound. Outside, 2-2. Now the infield will back up. I'm pretty sure that Mueller's not bunting at this point. Inside, 3-2. Just barely over the shoe top of Mueller. And there's a shot that's going to get all the way out to center field. Newman picks it up. Everybody will advance 90 feet. That's it. Moses moves over to third. Stevens to second. And Mueller's on at first. That brings up Reeves. And probably brings up the end of Aiden Horsley as Coach Curtis is on his way out there one more time. We'll wait and see. Yep, he wants the baseball. Coming in to pitch. Gonna be, looks like, laughing. Well, we'll get all that sorted out when we come back. Daffron. So Daffron's out there to pitch. And we'll do this. We'll take this break while they make that pitching change on TableRockSports.net.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
We love our sports here.
It's our responsibility to keep them great. And we need you to know your role.
You can be a player.
You can be a coach. You can be a spectator.
Or an official.
But you only get to be one.
Know your role.
Parents, release your kid to the game.
It's my experience.
Don't yell at the refs. They have a hard job.
Know your role.
Players, respect your opponents.
Love to play, win or lose.
Know your role.
So what do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
So Daffrin takes over out on the mound for North Medford. South Eugene has the bases loaded, nobody out here in the top of the second. Aiden Horsley goes out to left field. At least keep his bat in the game. We're back to the top of the order. Reeves, the designated hitter, he was hit by a pitch in the first inning, came all the way around to score the only run of the game so far. There's strike one. Daffrin delivers outside to the lefty. 1-1. So this might be one of those games where the Black Tornado find that they've got to do this pitching bit by committee today. That's upstairs. 2-1. Outside, 3-1. I know every team would like to use their ace pitcher every game. Can't do that in baseball. They do it in softball, but not in baseball. Trey Newman out in there's strike two. Trey Newman out in center field. 30 strikeouts in his last two games. No runs. That's who you'd like to have on the mound right now. But can't be. But there's a strikeout as Reeves becomes the first out of the inning. Still leaves the bases loaded. Here's second baseman Santiago, who was thrown out by the catcher Robbins to Morgan when he got caught in a bit of a rundown. The trying to go back and catch who that Van Ryzen struck out. And Santiago thought that for sure Robbins would throw it down. There's a strike, 1-1. He would throw it down to first base, but Robbins didn't as Santiago got partway down the third baseline. He fired it back to Colton Morgan, and there was all kinds of chaos on the base paths. There's strike two on a swing and a miss. There's a kind of a bit of a chaos for South Eugene, and they ended up getting Mr. Santiago at third base. That's inside. 2-2. Foul ball. Back goes Horsley. He's got it. He fires all the way to the plate. No. Oh, that was close. That was very close. But Moses comes in to score. Actually, the pinch runner for Moses comes in to score, and everybody else holds. Worsley showing something of an arm. That brings up Lee. Right back up the middle. And here comes Newman firing to the plate. And they got him out at the plate. They catch Stevens, who is trying to make it all the way around as Newman showing off his arm. Grab that one. So that will retire the side, but not before we change our scoreboard as South Eugene puts a couple more up in this inning. And at the end of 2.5, make it 1.5. It's now on the Johnny L. Scott scoreboard. South Eugene 3, North Medford nothing. Offices in Medford.
The days grow long, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
This is Jake. He's a serious cyclist training for his next race. Each morning, Jake takes his bike on the bus to work. By not owning a car, Jake is saving nearly $1,000 a month in gas, car payments, insurance, and repair. The money he saves allows him to participate in the Race for a Cure for breast cancer. With every ride he takes, he's 1 mile closer to crossing the finish line on behalf of his mom. Way to go, Jake.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
We're back for the bottom of the second. And Rutigliano sends it out to short, fumbled, fired over to first, but late. See if they're going to give that a hit all the way. I would. I'm being generous. Oh, now we changed the scoreboard. They had one too many on there. Oops. I'll get yet. Hang in there with me. And they did give Rutigliano a hit to lead off the second. That brings up Trey Newman. I'll throw it over there, but Frankie's back pretty easily. Oh, he did get his uniform dirty. One must do that, you know, sometime during the game. So here's Trey Newman. Swing and a miss. I'll go 0-1. Newman making that powerful throw from center field. Santiago was cut down. He didn't even have a chance. Or not make that. That's not Santiago. Mueller trying to get in from second. Back is Rutigliano. Or Stevens trying to get in from second base. If I can read far down, enough down the page. And he's shot down easily by Newman. Rutigliano takes off for second. He's in, standing up. It's a 1-1 count on Newman. As we've mentioned before, Newman headed to the University of Oregon here. This is his senior year. That one's outside. 2-1. Oh, that was ball 4. Got a little behind. Sorry about that. So Newman on by means of a walk. Rotigliano still down at second. And Kellen Willer, the first baseman, steps in. And he'll take a strike. Rotigliano steals third. It's overthrown, and he's in. So that'll be a steal and an error, but nothing that North Medford cares about. Newman moves down to second base. That's a 2-1 ball game. Yusita sent right to the first baseman. He'll flip it to Yusita. Boy, that was close. Newman almost beat that out, but Rotigliano gets himself over to, or not Newman, Willer almost beat that out. As Newman is standing down at third base now. Davis Carr, the right fielder, at the plate. That's outside. 1-1. Carr, being a left-hander, he's looking to punch it out to the right side. That would be really good because that would score Newman with some ease. He can get it beyond the infield. Little pop-up to the third baseman. And Carr will. That brings up Morgan, Colton Morgan, the third baseman, but with 2 out. And Newman still standing down at third base. That's going to get away from the catcher. Newman's going to try to score. He will. Two ball game. Still 2 out though, so out here, and Yusita would have his team in a pretty good position. Morgan will foul that one away. It's 1-1. The 1-1 misses, not by much. 2-1. Way out of play. Not even worth chasing. 2-2. Morgan trying to extend the inning. There's one out to center field, and Van Ryzen's under it easily. And that will end the inning. So we head now to the top of 3. As we do, it's a new ball game. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford 2. South Eugene 2. On the Lithia Superstore game of the day.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Daily adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. That midday pick-me-up pit stop. Plus, earn free rewards with our Peak Rewards app. And when you buy Red Bull, Old Wisconsin Jerky, and many other items, you'll accumulate big savings on fuel. With locations in Oregon and California, we are here to keep you energized throughout the day. And with our Peak Rewards app, we'll help you travel further for less, keeping more money in your pocket. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Top of 3 on the Lithia Superstore. Game of the day on TableRockSports.net. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. They have 7 locations to serve you. So Daffrin back out on the mound for North Medford. They have a 2-2 game going here in the top of the third, but tell you what, it's been a little rocky for the Black Tornado. As they Horsley started, but he didn't make it out of the second inning. Daffrin struggled when he was in, as South Eugene had the bases loaded. So they'll lead off with third baseman Bush, who had a walk back in the first inning. There's a one that's going to get down. That's going to go down all the way to right center. Newman's on his horse chasing it. It's close to the wall. Here comes Bush. He's steaming around second. He's going to go into third with the slide, and he's got the lead off triple. Van Ryzen. Well, they call it Von Ryzen. Officially, I guess. We'll go with the PA. Von Ryzen at the plate. He got on first, sort of. Fielder's choice. Now he's around to bunt. He pulls it back. It's ball 1. Of course, now Von Ryzen, what he wants to do is he's going to put down a bunt. He wants it to go down the first base side. He takes strike 1. Oh, hit him. So Marjoram, a shortstop, he struck out his first time at bat. North Medford needs a strikeout here. They're in danger of having the bases loaded again. South Eugene has had the bases loaded the first 2 innings. Looking to do it 3 in a row. And with ball 1 to Marjoram, that may be close. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Strike 2 called. 1-2. Nobody out. South Eugene threatening to add another one. Ball 2. 2-2. Way outside. 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Deffron. A little grounder foul. I'll do it all over again. The 3-2. Carr chasing it down. He's got it. But that's going to get a run in. Oh, you saw they almost got him on the backside. They do get a run in. They make it 3-2 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They also hold the runner. So Bush comes in following his triple, and Rison still sitting at first base. And Moses at the plate. He had a double and came around to score in the second. And he'll take strike one. That time it gave South Eugene a 2-0 lead. North Medford, if I can talk here, North Medford came and got 2 in the bottom of that inning. There's a swing and a miss. 0-2. There's still only one out, though, here on the top of 3. That misses. 1-2. That's out of play. Way out there in another field behind us. And so far out of play. Count remains 1-2. There's a bouncer to King, to Rotigliano, to first, to Willer. Willer gets by Willer. Robbins backs it up, though. So they eliminate the lead runner. He'll become the second out. Moses stands over at first base. That brings up Stevens, the right fielder. And 2 down now in the inning. Stevens was hit by a pitch. Then he tried to come around and score from second base. It was thrown out by Newman out in center field. on a strike to Robbins. Stevens was out by 3. I don't think he even touched home plate. He's out by 3 or 4 feet. Don't think he even got to the plate. That's out of play, third base way. Stevens taking off for first base. Like it was a hit. The 1-2 pitch. Laced out to center field, but Newman's under it. And that'll be the third out of the inning. So, the South Eugene Axe managed to get only 1 run here in the top of 3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RVTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Don't stop! Get it! Back off with our greatness in!
Get a little Dutch Bros in here.
Another day, another Dutch Bros.
Oh my God, that is so good. So worth it. Oh my God.
It's pretty freaking dope, dude. I love every single day of it.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. So Daffron will be hitting. That position, number 9 position, will probably get changed several times throughout the day. That's way out of play, too. I was about to tell you that it's also powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. 7 locations with which to serve you. Bottom of 3, 3-2 ball game. South Eugene giving North Medford all they want. There's a shot by Daffron right up the middle. And he'll stand at first base to open up the third. Marcus Moore will be pinch running. That brings up second baseman Johnny King. Popped up to first base in inning number 1. There's a throw over. Moore is back. Way outside. One and 0 to King. Looking for the tying run in this inning is what the Black Tornado are doing. That one's way outside. 2-0. There's another throw. Moore is back one more time. You see that delivers. That's a bunt, foul. 2-1. King pushing that one to the right that time. Got it to roll foul. He'll do it again. Strike 2. 2-2 now on King. Moore back pretty easily. That's up and out of play. And again out of play. Misses. 3-2. So King looking to get on base. Either way it would work for him. Way outside. He'll take the walk. Horsley steps in. Had a fly out to center field to Van Ryzen in the first inning. He'll take inside. Nobody out. So a chance for North Medford to maybe do some damage. Both teams have had the chance to do damage and haven't really done it. There's a strike. 1-1. Foul ball. 1-2. They'll stay at 1-2. Way outside, 3-2. When Yoshida misses, he has a tendency to miss way outside. It'd be outside to the right-hander, way inside to the lefty. Again, he's way outside. He's clear over in the left-hand batter's box by the time that thing gets to home plate. That time he came in. Horsley just fouls it back. They continue to make Yoshida use pitches. Again, it's foul. You just get the feeling that Yoshida's not going to make it all 7 innings. There's one, but Van Ryzen is right there for the second out of the inning. Guess I should make that the first out of the inning. Jeremiah Robbins at the plate. Grounded out to short, back in the first. He's up there with 1 away. Strike 1. Inside. 1-1. There's Moore taking off. He's in at third. And a catcher out there, Moses, calling some signals for defensive purposes. First and third for the Black Tornado, one away. And a 2-1 count on Robbins. There's a grounder that's going to get all the way through. Moore scores. Everybody else will hold on. That brings up Rutigliano. Takes King to second base. Robbins stands over at first. And Rutigliano, who had a single and scored the first run for the Black Tornado back in the second inning at the plate. He'll look at it. So the Black Tornado have found something between Uceda and Moses that makes them feel like they can take third base just about any time they're in the mood. That's inside. 3-0. See if Rutigliano has permission to swing away. He does, but it'll go foul. Foul back again. Oh, 3-2. Have a bit of a breeze. We've been complaining about a bit of a breeze all baseball season. Feels pretty good today. And there goes Robbins down to second base. That brings up Trey Newman. Robbins went down to second base because Rutigliano walked. Got the bases loaded now, with only one away. We have King standing over at third. Robbins at second, Rutigliano at first, Newman at the plate. He'll take strike one. So to say, both of these teams have had the bases loaded in almost every inning. Just haven't managed to break through yet. There's a swing and a miss. Maybe even a foul ball. No matter, 0-2. That's going to get away from Moses. King is in. Everybody moves up. One and two. The pitch was in the dirt. I always hesitate to try and determine whether that's a wild pitch or a passed ball. You never know how the official scorer will take that. That's a foul by Newman. 1-2. So Dean is in running at third base for the catcher Robbins. And there's foul. That was close. Newman almost had it past down that third base line past the third baseman Bush. And went foul. That's way outside. 2-2. Newman will foul another one back. 2-2. The game has slowed down considerably. We were blitzing there for a few minutes, but here in this third inning, it's really slowed down. Newman, a swing and a miss. He's down on strikes. Two down. Willer at the plate. Willer grounded to the first baseman who threw it over to Yoshida. Tossed it to him just in time. That's ball one. And he was out in his first at bat back in the second inning. Willer's ahead now. 1-0. And there's a shot. Oh, snag nicely that time. Right out of the air by Magramum. And he nailed that one nicely to end the inning. So we head now to the top of 4. And as we do, it's a 4-3 lead for the Black Tornado on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Game day adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken party meals featuring bone-in, tenders, and wings. Make sure you remember the biscuits. You're sure to be the hit of the party when you show up with the crispy crunchy chicken party meal. Plus, with our Peak Rewards app, you can be earning savings on fuel for your next fill-up. Enjoy your game day adventures more at Pinnacle 365.
Are you an honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
We're back to the top of the 4th. Mueller to lead it off for South Eugene, and he'll take strike one. Had a single in the second. Inside. 1-1. 4-3 lead now for the Black Tornado. There's strike two. 1-2. Mueller. Swing and a miss. Robbins will pick it up, throw it to Willer, and there's one away. That brings up Reeves. He's been hit by a pitch, struck out in the second. See what he can do here in the fourth with one away. Inside. 1-0. That one's lifted out to Newman, center field way. He's under it, and there's two away. Second baseman Santiago steps in. Last time up, flew out to left field. Grounded out the first time. Actually, didn't ground out. He had a single that was thrown out at third. Tried to come home. Didn't make it all the way. Started to go back and didn't get there. Robbins throwing it down to Morgan to end the inning. Two away now here in the top of four. And a 1-0 count on Santiago, who pops it up. Right there is Carr. And that will end the inning. So we head down to the bottom of four. As we do, North Medford holds on to their 4-3 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Here on TableRockSports.net.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to LetUsFightForYou.com. That's it. LetUsFightForYou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
We return to Jim McAbee Field for the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It's the bottom of the fourth, and on the John L. Scott scoreboard, the Black Tornado have a 4-3 lead. Davis Carr to lead things off in the bottom of four. Uceda is still out on the mound for South Eugene. Oh, little bunt's fouled back. There's a grounder that will get through, and Carr has a leadoff single. That brings up Morgan. He's had one at bat, flew out to center field at one time. He's around to bunt, but they're going to throw over to first. There's another throw over to first, and that's going to get away from the first baseman, Bush, taking off for second base. And out coming all the way around to third is going to be Carr, and he'll hold up there. Well, that was a costly error. Costly error that time for South Eugene. Morgan will foul another one back. Now we're 0-1. So with nobody out, I've got Carr over to third base. See if they can get it in. That one's outside. 1-1. Well, can't come in on that one. Moses keeps it in front of him. Way outside. 3-1. Upstairs, and Morgan will draw the walk. That brings up Daffrin. He got ahead his first time at bat, which was back in the third inning, and then he was replaced for a pinch runner, Marcus Moore. Moore came around to touch the plate. That's misses 1-0. Well, outside. I'm going to say way outside, but probably not that far outside, but definitely outside. 2-0. I throw it over to first, and Morgan takes off for second. He's in. Second, third, nobody out. That one misses. 3-0. See if Daffrin can figure out a way to get on base. Upstairs, ball 4. Base is loaded. And that might be it for Yacida. See how long this conference lasts. Actually, I can tell you how long it'll last. It'll last as long as the umpire will let it last. And they're going to, nope. We're going to make a pitching change. So it looks like coming in from right field would be Stevens to take over on the mound. And that's exactly what's going to happen. So yeah, so Stevens is going to pitch. We'll take a break while they do all of their warm-ups.
Cellular prepaid, our plans have no extra fees, like our lowest priced unlimited plan at just $40 a month. So don't get surprised by other providers and their extra fees. Plus, with our unlimited plans, you get your choice of a free Galaxy A14 5G or Moto G Power. With US Cellular prepaid, what you see is what you get.
No extra fees and no surprises with US Cellular at Siskiyou, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit SOUScellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to Jim Maccabee Field. We're in the bottom of the fourth. It's a 4-3 inning. The Black Tornado have the bases loaded. Pitching change for South Eugene. Coming in to pitch is the right fielder, Dylan Stevens. And going out to right field was the starting pitcher, Gabe Uceda. So the Stevens and Uceda just swapping positions. And brings up Johnny King. He was up last inning, walked, but he came around to score. Back up there again. Bases loaded, nobody out. There's ball one. And Moore is in to run for Daffron. Moses is having to work behind the plate. Stevens throwing it down in the dirt a few times. 2-0. Low again. 3-0. Yeah, King took off. The umpire called a strike. You've heard me say before, if you're going to go running down to first on a 3-1 pitch before the umpire calls it, you're going to get a strike called. You're not going to show him up. That's inside. Now he'll take off. And that will bring in another run. As scoring is Carr from third base. Morgan goes to third. Marcus Moore is now over at second. And King, with that walk, is down at first base. Here's Aiden Horsley. Starting pitcher, now playing left field. He'll take strike one. There's one. It's going to be sent out to center field, but Von Reisen's right there. And coming in to score is going to be Morgan. Everybody else will stay put. That's now a 6-3 ball game. Robbins steps up. He'll take strike one. Last inning, he got a hit. First inning, he grounded out to short. Stevens behind right now. 0-1 to Robbins. Nope. They'll even it. Now Robbins is going to pop it up. This will be left field for the second out. And brings up Rotigliano, who has had a hit and scored. Walked, got as far as second. So let's see if Rotigliano can do something. 2 out. 6-3 ball game right now for the Black Tornado. That's outside. Rotigliano calling time. Stevens taking way too much time for his liking. And there's a slap. That's going to get into right field. That's going to get all the way out to the warning track. Here comes Moore. And here comes right behind him is Johnny King, and Rotigliano's down at third base with the triple. That brings up Newman. Hold on, we've got a little book work to do here. And we'll fix the score for you. There's strike one to Newman. Newman with a walk and a strikeout so far. There's a shot. That gets by the third baseman, and that will score Rotigliano. And now North Medford's broke this thing wide open, leading at 9-3 here in the bottom of 4. Already touched the plate 5 times this inning. Willer, the 9th man to come to the plate. 2 down. Willer, he'll get one out there to left field. They're going to wave Newman in, and Newman scores. Willer stands down at first base. Brings up Davis Carr, who was already up this inning and scored. He'll take strike one. But that's a hit. And they won't try to get Willer any further than second base. I'd have to start another one for Carr. Colton Morgan's up there. He walked already this inning and scored. He'll pop that one out of play. There's a shot out to short. Fire that over to first, and 3 away. Well, they put up 6 here in the bottom of the 4th, and they now lead it on the John L. Scott scoreboard. 10-3, John L. Scott, with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Cellular prepaid, our plans have no extra fees, like our lowest priced unlimited plan at just $40 a month. So don't get surprised by other providers and their extra fees. Plus, with our unlimited plans, you get your choice of a free Galaxy A14 5G or Moto G Power. With US Cellular prepaid, what you see is what you get.
No extra fees and no surprises with U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It's the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net, powered by Siskiyou Cellular. We're headed to the top of 5 and a 10-3 lead for the North Medford Black Tornado, putting up 6 at the bottom of the 4th. So they've left South Eugene with a lot of work to do. Lee will lead it off. He was on a fielder's choice, struck out. Daffrin back out on the mound. There's a shot out to Johnny King. Over to Willer, 1 away. Bush at the plate. Scored one of the 3 runs that South Eugene has put on the board. He had a triple back in the 3rd to lead things off. That's outside. We're starting to, for the first time, we're picking up the scent of sunscreen. There's a swing and a miss. There's 2. A 1 and 2 on Bush. Robbins will pick it up and throw down to Willer. There's the second out. Von Ryzen. He was hit by a pitch and then he was thrown out as a lead of a double play, 6-4. He'll foul that one back. So with 2 out and the base is empty. Daffrin working to Von Ryzen. It's outside. It's out of play. Willer was over there to take a look, but that one was going out of play. Nope. 2 and 2. That one misses. 3 and 2. So this ball game is about an hour and 37 minutes long so far. Still have innings 5, 6, and 7 to get through, potentially. That's going to be out of play, too. They're all running after it, but it's out of play. That one's fouled. One more to go for these teams after this one. Doubleheader action here at Jim Maccabee Field. There's a walk. Marjoram steps in. Struck out. Flew out to Carr in right field. 0 for 2 today. He's up there with 2 down, 1 on. He'll swing and miss. There's a shot to Ritigliano, and let's see how they score that. Nothing on the board yet. I assume we're going to go with a hit. Moses, the catcher, at the plate. Had a double, scored. Got as far as first base, his last at bat. He's up there. 2 on, 2 out though. Swing and a miss, and it goes 1-1. Inside. 2-1. There's strike 2. 2-2. So Daffrin trying to leave a couple more of the axe out there on the bases with 2 out. There's ball 3, but Robbins has it in front of him. Three-two count. Swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of 5. It's North Medford 10. South Eugene 3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard with offices in Medford, Ashland, Eugene.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
It's the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. As we go to the bottom of 5, Daffron will lead it off. He's been the pitcher of record and will be the winner if the score holds up. Outside, Stevens on the mound still for South Eugene. He came in last inning.